Happy Monday, everybody. It's week 3 of virtual learning, and I'm sure by now you have some very strong feelings about how this is going and how much longer you want this to go on. And right now, there's a big question. We just don't know how much longer we're going to be in this mode of learning. But I want to encourage you guys to stick with it, to do your best, not to misuse this time, but to really do your best to keep up with school and to keep learning during this time. Um, Earlier or later last week, I gave you guys a survey, and I asked you to give me some feedback. And some of that feedback was your perspective, actually, all of it was your perspective on the learning process so far and how virtual learning is going. And I read that, and almost 80 of you replied back and gave me some feedback from your perspective on virtual learning. And I want to thank you for that. And some of the things that you guys shared were really valuable. It helped me to see things from your perspective. One of the things we get in the classroom is I can see you, I can see your facial responses. I can see, when we do something, how you respond physically. And with virtual learning, I just don't get that. So I really need you to vocalize how you are feeling about things and what is challenging to you and what is helpful to you so that I can make this the best experience for you. So I want to comment on just a couple things based on the feedback that you gave. First is with Everfi. Now, I know some of you said that you were having difficulty logging into Everfi. I think we've worked through those issues, at least as far as I know, we've worked through those particular issues. And then a couple people said that it seems to be taking forever. Everfi should take about 40 to 45 minutes per module, and there are 7 modules. So that is a large chunk of time, but I also gave a couple weeks. I do think based on the feedback that it would be good to extend that another week. So I'm going to go ahead and push that out from this Friday to being due next Friday, May 1st. That will have given you 21 days to do 7 modules. So if you did one every 3 days, you're in good shape. And I think that's a pretty reasonable thing. And I certainly saw some of the frustration for you guys in trying to balance Everfi with some of the other things going on with all your classes. That is totally understandable. I just need to know that. I need you guys to vocalize that to me. So, if it continues to be an issue, please let me know. And I am periodically going to survey you guys. I want to know where we are and how we're doing. The second thing I asked you guys was the amount of work. When we started this, I said that my theme was meaningful yet manageable. I don't want to waste this time. I want you to do things that are meaningful. We focused on federalism that first week. We focused on the stimulus package the second week. And this week, we're going to focus on personal economics and investment and trying to build wealth. I think those are things that are valuable to you, and the things that I'm giving you to do are intended to be meaningful. I chose them because I think they are rich in what you can learn from them. At the same time, I want things to be manageable. About 70% of you in the survey responded that you felt the amount of work that we're doing in this particular class was definitely manageable, that it was a reasonable amount of work to do. And I appreciate that. About 30% of you felt that it was too much. Given that kind of rate, I feel my goal was to be manageable, that doing 2 to 3 assignments a week is manageable. Now, I know Everfi kind of threw a wrench in that 2 to 3 assignments a week, so you may be feeling, well, wait a minute, I have 11 assignments this week. I totally understand why you would feel that way. So that's why I think it's really good to push Everfi back another week. Doesn't mean don't do it now, because at some point those 7 modules need to be done. But I think it's absolutely reasonable to push that back another week and give you 21 days to do those 7 modules in light of other things. Okay, I think that's absolutely fair. But I also think that doing 2 to 3 assignments a week is fair. And in case you kind of tuned in late to the game and you started accessing Classroom a little late and you haven't been watching the videos or reading the plan, then the goal is for us to do 2 to 3 assignments a week. Each assignment, the max amount each assignment should take, is about 40 minutes. So if we did 3 40-minute activities a week, that is less than 3 class periods out of a 5-period week. And I understand being at home is different. Believe me, we are all learning to navigate this new world of organization and time management, teachers as well as students. And I said that's the max. Most activities aren't going to take that long. So, that's really my goal, 2 to 3 activities a week. And then I'm not going to assign anything to you after Wednesday, so that you have the remainder of the week to finish things up, and everything that we do in the week is due Friday. So you have the 5 days so you can work it into your schedule. I want to give you the flexibility that I really believe you need to work through your assignments. Hang on, I got some notes on my phone here. Organizing and tracking work. A lot of you commented that you're really struggling with this. And I want you to know that I'm working with another teacher, and we're doing some research on virtual learning, online learning, and some best practice in student habits for success. And we're going to come up with something and kick it out to you guys that go over some basic things about how to be successful in the online environment. But you guys have already identified one of them, and that is to be organized and to manage your time and track your work. So what I'm going to do to help you, in general, write your stuff down. Google Classroom can get confusing if teachers don't organize it well. I think I organize it well. If you go to Classwork, I have organized everything by week. So if you click on the week date range, you will see what we did that week and only the things that we did that week. So I really tried to organize things in a way to help you, but maybe it's not that way across Google Classroom. I would really encourage you to keep track on paper of the assignments that are due and the work that you need to do. I think that would help. One of the things I am going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to put a Google Sheet together. Okay, that's their spreadsheet database program. I'm going to put a Google Sheet together, which there is an app for that on your iPad, so make sure it's downloaded. And I'm going to have the week, and then I'm going to have the assignments that we did that week. And I'm going to keep adding to that every week so that you have a running list, a running tally of everything we're doing in one place on paper. It's not jumping around. It's not getting mixed in with announcements or, things like that. So I'm going to put that together for you. Now, I'm going to update it every week, but keep in mind, it is not a document that you will be able to change or edit. It's not going to be in your name. It's just going to be one that you can view. So I will figure out a way to try and get that kind of pinned on Google Classroom. It will have its own topic, so it's a little easier to find under classwork. But it would be good maybe if you start it, made it a favorite or something like that in Drive, so it's a little easier to find. But I will update that constantly so that you have a running record for my class of what is due. That might also help you to realize that when you get 70,000 emails a day, not all of them are assignments. So that might be helpful, and it might mentally help you to sift through what is being kicked out to you in a notification versus what is actually due as an assignment. Okay? So I hope that helps. I'm going to kick that out. And if it's not helpful, or it could be better, you need to let me know that. You need to develop new learning habits. I said the first week that virtual learning definitely places more responsibility on you as a student, and it absolutely does. You have to read directions, instructions, plans, assignments very, very carefully. I think that you guys, based on at least the emails that I'm getting from you, you guys have gotten better at doing that. So my hat's off to you. Kudos to you for stepping up and doing what is needed. I think that's a great thing. Trying to be positive about this whole thing, that could be a really great learning strategy that you guys develop during this time that maybe you can bring back with you to the classroom and see success and improvement in your classwork. So I'm hopeful for that. Help opportunities. A lot of you said that you wished we did a Google Meet during the week where you could talk or ask me questions, or we could talk through, the work for the week. That was a little disheartening because we do Google Meets every week. Every Thursday we meet, and that's in the weekly plan. I put a reminder on Thursday for the Google Meet with the times and the periods, and it is optional, but it is there for you. And additionally, I can, between 9 and 2, which are my office hours, I can meet with you instantly. Like if you were to text me or email me or chat me and say, hey, can I do a Google Meet real quick so we can talk through something? Absolutely. Okay, those are the guaranteed 100% I will get to you immediately times between 9 and 2. Outside of those times, I will get back to you very quickly. And if I can do a Google Meet, I will definitely do a Google Meet with you at that time. So please reach out and know that is something that's available all the time. So I wanted to kind of go through the things of the survey and kind of address some of them because for most of you, I feel like this, at least from my class, has been as good of an experience as possible. It's not desirable, but it's okay. I think everybody wants to go back to school, me included. I miss you guys. So please give me feedback. Let me know what we can do to improve the learning experience and opportunities that you have. All right, so Monday meeting. Here we go. This week, we're going to look at personal finance, like your own personal economy, and investment strategies that are available to you to build wealth. So things are actually going to be fairly light this week. So today, Monday, I want you to get into Edpuzzle, which you're going to see an invitation for that and the login information for that on Classroom. You'll get an email too. You're going to get an Edpuzzle, and there are 4 videos that I want you to watch. And during these videos, it's going to stop. It's going to ask you a question. You're going to answer the question. And then after you answer correctly, it'll move on to finish the video. Now, those 4 videos in total are less than 10 minutes. These are really, really short videos, but each of them is about a category of an investment product that you're going to use in a game that we're going to play this week. So you're going to watch a video on a savings account. You're going to watch a video on buying bonds. You're going to watch a video on a certificate of deposit, and you're going to watch a video on investing stocks. Okay, and those are the 4 big categories that are in this game. So Monday and Tuesday, I want you to watch those 4 videos, and then I have a Google slide that I'm going to have as part of the assignment posted on Classroom. I want you to open that Google slide, and in the slide, it's just going to be one slide, that's it. There's going to be a table in there, and it's going to have the 4 investment products. It's going to have what's good about them and what's bad, or their limitations. I want you, based on what you see in the videos, to fill that out. What are the good things about those investment products? What are the limitations of those investment products? So that's Monday and Tuesday. I have 2 days to do that. On Wednesday, we are going to launch a game called Build Your Stacks. Build Your Stacks is a game where you have these investment products and you are going to try and invest your money in these products to attain wealth. Now, I'm not going to go into detail any more about this because Mr. Benefiel is actually going to do your video introducing the game to you on Wednesday. So I'm really excited about that. No, he's not dead. He is alive, and we've been talking, and he's going to jump in this week with you. So I'm very, very excited about that. So he's going to introduce this game to you on Wednesday. But one thing I do want to tell you is this is more than just a game. So I have decided to put my money where my mouth is. So you, at the end of this game, you're going to get a summary of your investment, how much money you made in total over the time period of the game. You're going to take a screenshot of your highest total, okay? And you're going to attach that to the assignment in Google Classroom. And if you, whatever you have posted by 2 p.m. on Friday, I'm going to go through and I'm going to look at those. And whichever student, one student from all my classes, has the highest total, whoever earns the greatest amount of wealth over the course of the week from playing the game as many times as you can, I'm going to give you a $20 gift certificate to a store of your choosing, appropriate, of course. So I will communicate that with you. I'll let you know who the winner is, and I'm going to go ahead and talk with you, and wherever you want this gift certificate to come from, I'm going to give you a $20 gift certificate to that place, and I'll figure out how to get it to you. But that is the plan. So I figure since we're talking about personal wealth, let's see if we can improve your wealth by about 20 bucks at my expense. And whoever is the winner definitely gets a $20 gift certificate. So that's the plan for this week. Okay. I think the game is really good. I found it quite addictive, and I found myself playing it over and over and over again. I think that the same is probably true for Mr. Benefiel, and I certainly hope it's true for you. So we'll introduce that on Monday and let you jump into that. And by Friday, we'll see who the winner is. So stick with it, guys. I know things are really tough. It's tough for you. It's tough for me. And our toughs may look very different, but we are definitely experiencing challenges. And just like I want to be flexible with you, and I want to work with you as we learn what this virtual learning experience is like and this platform is like, I also ask that you be flexible with me so that we can work together to make this a good experience for you, where you are learning and where it's something that is meaningful and it's manageable. I hope you and your families are well. I miss you guys. I certainly hope that before the end of May, I am able to see you face to face. That would be the best thing ever. So have a great week. And if you need anything, please let me know.